Se utibia den wa mema so aye normal. But obema bia any man who is wicked towards giving to a woman is or stingy or doesn't feel the plight of a woman, cannot share their last 5 cities with a woman and walk home. They won't pay transport mates. Messi waha because he cannot okitan en so betu ani so goima na wetu ya so goima na unko ho Messi wa no ananti if you atomic e the comedy na no if you say we share so goima wo IPS and na 5 cities no okita no otua ma no mamienu enso enti onu utua atomic junction na so goima dia to aso akwa dente enti e ba ne sa a game usi wa na se Francis ani tua sister not ti oni de no atwa a work ananti obema si a woni sa no ni maame man exclusive breastfeeding obema bia ni tim odin ohwema o wale na ma wo adwumadin na wodi usika obema wa wale wa wane wo ti awade ase wa wo to di wa wo to hye wa wo to wotoma o ma usika dan fanto onwi o ko salu wa usika na de ko salu sa be ma no o ye be me bia ni maame amani nufunso exclusively. And the small boy no didn't mammy boy no. I didn't mammy no fool boy. Kafra or the name I say Chimichao or the name mammy no fool boy. Say tell let's say no for it just say tell let's and I no for way and no phobia and money punk thing. And yet like I'm going to say any a bit twist.
Thank you.
Where
watermelon side.
Mamma Kiamichao. Eti sana no for the tia akla ni agi. Obi say onia obehwemba. Obi amfa ne nitu akla be so fa ma oba no walo. Enkanka da bi ofi eba. Check the type of boy that is. So if you give birth and you want your son to be a good husband in future, give your son exclusive breastfeeding because it will make him become caring, loving, appreciative. So those of you who are close to us and we are sharing and we are giving, it's not because we are fools and we are guns, but because our parents gave us exclusive breastfeeding. Obi amame wo tu kwankwa abrochire ja utimi aden onhwama wonhwama
ya wo anamame
obi amame wo wa ma nufu akotena Nigeria onhwama wo ye widini. The breast milk is important to a boy as the nipple is important to a man. The same way we share bema wompem na obefe unufu anu nipple no na affinity so bia na adwen mu kan kakra e lack ti se wato otwi wan kan krofo mu ogire enkrofo mu ani eku agire wo musim no wo di unufu anu ma won caution notice. Take it away from the tooth gap because odunufu anu fa gap mu atwen so a lack of proper breastfeeding from childhood. Learn how to manage the nipples well because the fact that your mother didn't give you enough breast milk, spend money on the nipples at your age now. So that picture on social media is part of the trendy issues. That boy will have a long life. That boy will be very intelligent. And if you see anyone who is intelligent to have a sharp retentive memory, who can't say money feel or start repeating is good breast milk. Women, stop hiding your breast from your children. Breastfeed the boys, leave the girls alone. Now, obabia or for che woni maame ho no wo hia no abada ye samba ne neta hwe wo ho awade ase
madam for be also feeding me ban for no share the story on Instagram, so we're feeding the ban for 1.5 years.
That's okay, it's normal. If you go beyond 2 years the child will never become normal.
Also be feeding akola na to sakola ne numbio
o wadwum yale nkwala hin wa wo
baako
entia mo wo baako de yale wo mo adwum o Onyankon has a psychological deficiency. No, don't pray to God to give you only one child. One child birth is a brain damage. It destroys the future of the child. No, you can't have one. I'm saying, 18, 18, 17, go and produce more children. I can't see a man who is rich in this country and have only 2 children, 3 children. It's a shame. If you are rich, you need to have more children. So if you are giving your breast to your son or your daughter for more than till the child says, I won't take again. If any child refuses breast milk after 18 months, it's normal. If it goes beyond 18 months and more, akulani gusu bisa nufo. Hey, arise.
2 years.
Hey, it's normal. After 2 years, the child must stop. If a child sucks your nipple, mother, beyond 2 years, you destroy the future of that boy. If it's a son, he will become addicted to sexual intercourse.
Hey,
there should be an end to sucking of the breast. And could I be no milk, but still almost Are you aware? There's no milk, but there's still because the mother wants to entertain the child with something. What do you mean? It's wrong. Psychologically, you are destroying the future of the boy. And those children, they are dumb. The child becomes dumb. He becomes less intelligent. He won't be smart. He can't be a thief. He can't even win a woman. To me, some confront to me, or no number or be maybe or no number to me, or the new for either less or beyond. So too much of everything is bad. If a man takes less breast milk, or to me propose it to a bar. It's lack of breastfeeding.
Wow.
They didn't have proper breastfeeding. So let's not take these things for granted. Or say, hey, who said Namikasetia? How do you tell me? So me no na man so because me say you me aba.
Oh mama.
Why are you using it against me today?
Oh mama na wo me.
What say?
Oh mama na wo.
Sanya si yantra. Kwese na smichia. Kwese na sishia me mama who warning. I say use everything and leave Sokohima, and that is why I leave. And now the bear me impact. I have not regretted not telling you I love you. I have not regretted. I have not regretted. So if you are telling me today that I'm not able to post because I'm lack of breastfeeding, God knows that my mother gave me 12 solid months of 18 months of exclusive breastfeeding, and I suck my mother's breast, and that is why I am sexually. And because you see I'm lack of breastfeeding, and it's hurting to hear this from you. And I will report you to the closest police station for them to do a record and check my breastfeeding level. And ask the women who have got closer to me that how do I suck their breast? How do I buy you ginger? Don't I see things and buy you? Didn't I give Nanekuya ginger this morning when I came? Did she buy it?
Into into the way I
leave it to be. But my can say the Namunya fan pipe because enter Miss Belchi. So go him also to Mucho, Miss Bell. Asima okeke yi na no. Say a police one assembly e bon paye say. Stacy,
I think said this should be our last.
Yes, trending issue. Stacy, Enfa Mercy and temper justice. Miss Bell no na afuma omo fa ncha no mesra mo na bia de na ko no. Mama Miss Bell damages papa no ni ho betua. Otima say, eti mesra mo pa na we ye futuo kese man ya ka say. We should be careful when we are speaking about things that we have been told. Me can say when they say me radio so. Include me the same be ba me mom go investigation we no me who throw. Me kai say me wo Kumasi. I'm me sofo bi ti Kumasi. And I get be frame say sofo no e to the mo na wo hotel bi Accra. I'm telling you this thing. The sofo na me go dim. Come say me say, o say me be hia no ha. Ma hwe de oya me sesi a. Enya de kitu Accra no say oya oden no bo sofo ni din. And I'm so nim no. So I thought twice say e bia obi di sofo ni din. Yes akwa bi di me din. Atwe ma e wo Newtown. Onim baby pig farm. Pig farm your frost oh BB 50. Oh, 50 a club BB 50. Aquale egeda girls e kaso no put me on. That's why I cancel it today. And you coaching go to the police station.
Then no madam fu guy be also omo se club or se pub. How much chele or record this sending people one DJ no boy you want to and Sokohima is in the building.
Now
madam 1 2 Sokohima or see come and see how this guy is mentioning your name. 1 2 Sokohima is here.
So people can use us. And you won't share me. This is Counselor Luton. Look at my face. I am not lack of breastfeeding. So when anybody walks to you and want to read you with my name, refuse it in the name of Jesus. I want to read myself. Don't let people me chow.
Miss Bell, Miss Stacy,
Baby, I could see and say police phone. See, I don't go to police phone. Now me say you found by one time Miss Belchi because baby I no say I'm sure near the idea go jima character deformation idea be at the damages baba Miss Bell ni sikasa. What you say? Papa no ye din. I said Tracy asem na buy anything no. Amen hu aka papa no. On sending his cabio. And I be at the end of the mistakes mu assume the damages a bedway. And na ya gazing so on cancer.
Yes,
what you sent yen sheni yes obi so go mo be kan asem kire wa ye careful hwe de glory kenu ana keni ana kekenu ayi hwe de wa ya besi ene sa asem na waka no aya asem boni besi ene I said Tracy di wa di nkomo a I said bo nkrofo di nka. Let's learn it is because of lack of proper parenting. Obi a kan asem kire lo kan bia is lack of proper parenting regardless of their age. I'm telling you. Anybody you tell them a story, your secret and they divulge it, it is lack of proper parenting. I'm telling you, all of them. From Tracy Boachi to Miss Bell, to A+, to Kenu, to all of them.
Obi can be one some channel and the aka no akotena.
It's lack of proper parenting. Let's parent our children well.
So
without friend in criticism, it's lack of proper parenting.
Obi bekana sem suma sem achre na one why aka na mo nkasa bioma no akotena baby no aka ya okra o kan say na fa.
I mean, it doesn't make sense. That's proper.
Me ku fa beka tell me say nti aden na wan beka nche me dada. So Satan na mo go.
Thank you very much.
It's me some of these things it doesn't move me but
it destroys you.
Obi ne wo enkasa bioma mimi hu se wawu unti ase biom case close me na me konti ase ma o kan mi na nso awu because nkoma me sister ne me boy owu ye ewu
me that say
enti case close enti nye fiansa me be friend ma me na ma time na wuni na me sister no ehu here
me that say
ti mo ma ye nsua sasa de ne
good wisdom. This is wisdom. Die with the truth. Die with the message the person gave you. If a pastor shares with you that they brought this lady to me and I prayed for her because she was suffering from belief, die with it. Obi hu ba no, obi hu aba wa oso no keka nyama. Do you feel me? Do you feel me? This is how this girl feel me. We can't say.
You feel me?
What's say? Hey, mama kuya. So my our topic is still
yes, we say geometry.
Many uncommon you di na atija.
Only one common.
You are hosting me. So I greet you, Mrs. Selassie Metal. And then yes, sir. Selassie Metal. And then yes, sir.
Mrs. Selassie Jisa Metal.
Jisa name. And if you need but you feel or your celebrity. No one need a what say, and you want the admonition. Says she shouldn't become a celebrity. She should maintain her status as the wife of a celebrity. And I cancel your last week say, young come and then say how to communicate well. All right? Communicate well with gadgets and ways and things in marriage. Tribally. Last week, I said, so Goima, when you marry into a wrong tribe, it's like having a phone, all right, with enough credits, but no network. You climb trees to make calls. You forced to look for locations to make calls. Our communication level today is that after what we did, we want to see how do I communicate in my relationship tribally. A young woman says she's married to a guy, or see before the marriage, so Goima, the people didn't know she knows how to speak Ewe. Watch it carefully. She is a gun and was getting married to an Ewe boy. The first day the boy took the girl to the house, the mother's auntie, like ne mami nyanu boy's auntie, boys, girls, madams ne wo ne hunu. Ne nsano kama to say mami akuya de bi. Kama tin when china so kama. Ne auntie ba ko man no so o kan wa igbebu say. Enti oba onim se ne ye horo ye hu na akofa na ba fia so be wale na o kan wa igbem. Oba ontumi hohoro ne ho. Na hwan na be si unyama ma o. We mu no mu nu aduane o. Na hwan na be nu aduane ma wadi. Na obo ne ba ni din. Osi ote ho. Ye kan sa no o kan wa igbemu. Watch it here. She is a Gan. She doesn't speak Ewe, but she understands the Ewe language, but can't speak. The first visit to her supposed in-laws house, the aunties or the in-laws to be, the mother's siblings, asked their son, where did you get this Jezebel sitting down with nails that she cannot even wash her private parts? How will she wash your things for you? She said she had it. She didn't respond. And she's married to the guy today. They are 3 years down the line. The mother-in-law is now praising her that she is shocked that she washes with these long nails. Like yours. Why? Because she thinks that the way the nails are, seriously, you can't, because there are people who wear nails and they use it as an excuse. But the communication we are talking about here in tribal level is that the tribal barriers are communication barriers. Won't you be kasa? And no chesa same you make him be an oyao. So a man has given a standing order in his house that last week we got you. Me get a phrase one tears and I'm repeating it. Or say, Niku say, ni fi omutimuno. Get a nodna. Niku say she should never pick a call while she's at home and speak their hometown language on the phone. Number 2, anytime her family members come to visit them in Accra or anywhere they are supposed to speak English, not their hometown language. When they go to visit her people in the village, they are not supposed to speak their hometown language. The man's reason is that as long as she's among them and he can't speak the language, they should not speak the language. So, Gohima, do you think it's right? For first time, be fair. Is it right to tell your wife not to speak their hometown language? And I say, why? He says, now my husband says in our house, I should not speak my tongue language with the children, but we should speak English. So you think it's right? Is that what I'm saying? So, Wema? No, the fact that you go and make a decision to marry somebody from another tribe, you can't speak her language. Can you deprive her of speaking her own language?
No.
Last week we spoke that a child must learn the mother tongue. Do you understand what I'm saying? The mother tongue. Ni ma make kasa. When a chefie, and you oba na chefie. A man makes a house. A woman makes a home. So how do you expect that my son, my daughter, can speak their mother's mother tongue? It's a shame for you to be a Nigerian and you can't speak your Igbo language. So a guy is married to you in Accra and you cannot speak the Igbo language, but your daughter or your son is having a Nigerian name. I get what I'm saying here. You are called Osieda. And when you mention your name Osieda, then you add it. I am Osieda, but me, I can't speak our hometown language. It's a disgrace because if you're Osieda, it means that your father is maybe an Igbo. I get in the picture here. But the reason why you cannot speak the language is because your father never married an Igbo. Your father married a Ghana. So I don't falter you if you can't speak your father's language, but can speak your mother's language. So why will you tell your wife that if you have peace in this marriage, the first thing you need to do is that you are not supposed to speak your hometown language with our children in this house. Your family members should not speak that language. When I'm around you, don't pick a call and speak your hometown language. Are you aware this man is insane? The guys have a proverb. And the proverb is that koke kwenye ye ohe e yolo. Ke oke kwenye ye ohe e yolo. No me, ke no me, bo. You understand? So when you make a mistake like last week, you asked me, what if I've entered already? If you have entered already, you need to listen to a Selassie metal. I told you every Thursday, listen to this thing, so you can maintain this marriage. I told you, listen, Jometo Botwe, no boy, Belala man. My Belala. Bella, 2 lines. She had a Jometo, yeah. She Jometo Selassie.
No. We are not talking about Jometo.
The one I'm told like
that one I don't know. But me, I speak outside. The issue is Jometo a full album and also
yo, and just Jometo learn the our language so that you don't
go.
So Jometo, listen carefully. I say you have chosen right. And those who are angry in Ghana can be angry. I said Joe Metal has chosen right because he chose an elder lady. And I know why I said it. Okay. But I'm saying that if a man will give you a standing order in the home and tell you that don't speak your hometown language in this house, don't let our children learn your hometown language, but let them learn my language, and you can't speak your husband's language. Is it right? Is it human? So this man is not right. If Sokoima cannot tell you, it is wrong. Madam, teach your children how to speak your language. Because in the first place, last week I said that marrying somebody from another tribe should be your personal prerogative. So Kohima, a young man called me when we left here that she has gone out with a lady for 5 years and made a decision to marry the girl. She thought the girl is an Ashanti. Tio. Osino Kasobani Asantini.
Because Okechi.
A year be about your Kumasi. And I call her like her life is revolving around Kumasi. And now doing so Santini. 5 years on a train plan or go school or Kumasi. The girl lived her total life in Kumasi before she came to Accra. And on a train plan. Nibi be me because I'm to Kumasi, me for a year by year. When they decided to go and marry the girl, that was when they discovered that she's a Northerner.
Oh.
This is not to say that Northerners are wrong people. But the day they asked their son, Abaya na okupeso wale no fi. And also of your Santi Memu. And Obubo baby again naka chen Sophie. Ye kwa koko amuye nhwehwemu we n'echi Oye sire ni. I'm telling you. Say siana boy ne hu so ye sire ni no. The challenge is that their family says that you can't marry a Northerner. They have planned so well. Seriously, 11th. They have planned so well to the 11th hour.
But people are somewhere will come in Juchim because Obi I am Fantini. Ebia Ufi Gomoa Brofri true. Ebisa was me Central region. Central region no. You can't Obia Ubeka Central region be a him eba na adwim. Cape Coast. Also what's a Brofri true. Wow, enti thought that or how
I understand where you're coming from, but it is still a fancy land. But this is where an Ashanti, a guy who wants to marry an Ashanti, the family has discovered that the person is coming from the north.
No, counselor, it's still a fancy land, but you are guna.
But they are Fantis.
You are Gomoa.
They are Fantis.
But it's
no, but at the end of the day, they are Fantis.
Of course.
But this is where you want to marry an Ashanti. And whilst your family was investigating, the chance on that the girl you have been living with for 5 years for relationship, she's a Northerner. And the family says, ye chiwa dia bako se, yen ye babema. Ebe wadi ceremony. You get a picture here? Now, the question is that, is the family not being fair? Is the guy not being fair? Is the lady not being fair? Why didn't the lady tell the guy that I am not an Ashanti, but I am a Northerner? What was the lady hiding? I get in the picture here. Because the boy right now is hurt.
It means that the lady knows man in Penona.
No. The lady's father was one of the big people who were brought Chaco to Ashanti region. So ni maame de papa no atwempra ya wo no no ose abaye hu ofe enti ye mfa ne nkosirem. What has here? Enti ge na nkasa mpo okaso ya santini no eba se eba na ebusuafo eye nhwehwemu akawade hu se na chi fi asante ni maame na fi asante. So she didn't know until she just discovered that she's a Northerner. And ya friend pidin sa ama se ani din come on here mama ya but mama ya no e din e woman ga say e din man nya no ochro no. So I'm bringing to you understanding that
mama ya yarga
na ke say e frɛ bibisa ayalega mama ya but e din na ntoa so. So I want to bring to you understanding said this guy is worried and everybody think the girl have not been fair. Yes. She didn't know where she's coming from. So those of you who followed us on the road to marriage, I said before you start a relationship, do what we call expedition to the family kingdom by yourself. Discover where you're coming from. Right now, you are living with a Northerner, and you are telling the Northerner not to teach your children the Northern language. Are you serious?
And Tinan son I'll be sitting I saw person worry and punach de one now who nipa na open na and there's a one casa no cry so who baby a ufi bansa.
Thank you. So know the tribe you belong to.
One casa who
don't think because you are in Accra you are a Gan.
Like me now.
You are not a Gan.
Nah,
yes, you are not a Gan. So Koima is not a Gan. The fact that you come and live in Accra doesn't make you a Gan.
I was born.
But you are not a Gan. You understand? So if somebody wants to marry you, so let's learn that. Number 2, when you marry anybody from another tribe, these are some of the things you should learn in communication. As a wrap up for today, because I want to explain to them. Their communication is that the things I will do. Kafra. You see communication. Nyame se me ye wa wade nu ma ono tie. Se enkreni eko ware enkreni a. Nyama ye ye man kranfo no ye nim dada. But se enkreni ti se jo metal. Eko ye Selasi ho ade a obeya igbefuo ho ade yo ama Selasi. So geometric onim, they have to inquire
Eso mo koko bisa.
No bisa say ye koya before ho ade den ye oma ye list there but ye ne saying you don't go and impose your Ghana tradition and practice on the airways.
Na se Fela Makafu so ya igbe ni kunu ya Santini Frimpong.
What was it?
Fela Makafu so ya igbe ni.
Na ni kunu
e de Frimpong.
Me das enti medical be wari Fela Makafu no. Wanya santo fama na man.
Abi enti ne de bobo ba ho no.
Me das enti o ya igbe fo me das. Me da onim de ba. Ade bi aya tan sesi ane se obi asori a ofra kente e de aye ne ho ade e kente fra no enya e obi amamre
kente na ye fra no
e obi amamre wata di shemu no e kire wo ho ade yo
ba won se sesi ane nodness no so atimi de omo kente na bam enti nodness na e ware omo mu yusu omo no de kente no
e wo se na omo pam no
anti come pam to say
you don't practice somebody's tradition when you're marrying from somebody's tribe. So you can't go to a place and say this I won't do.
It's not get say Fela Makafu dress it to say the chrome.
Thank you very much. It's an hour. People dress like Nigerians in this country.
India for chrome.
You are not from that place.
Madam Fubido onye India ni boy Hare Krishna.
So she's not. She can't dress like that.
Or dress it to say
no. So it's wrong.
It's
wrong
because of a sorry.
No, it's wrong. We don't marry because of church. We marry because of family. The church has no format for marriage. A church doesn't have format for marriage. A church doesn't have format for marriage. No way. It's wrong. No church has a format for marriage. Marriage, the format for marriage is a tradition.
Na no so wedding bia me hu on Facebook. Oba na nsia somade ya nya oba ni makeup. Oboduku. Asori na.
It's wrong.
The
church has no format for marriage. Wrong. Everything you want to follow, what is the tradition of the woman? You follow their tradition because you're going to marry from their home. Do you understand me? And you, the man, where you come from, what do they wear in marriage? You wear yours to the place. You introduce your culture and your tribe to the family that you are going in. Because you exhibit you have proper tribal communication. So the format of you your friend say universal wedding and a marriage. Your friend is civil union now they are cousin sign. There is an apparel for it. You what you share at the sign
and then go for
a suit
and then go for shaking
mommy a suit any gown. So you can be in kaftan to go and sign a document.
I go for the sign.
Thank you, Joe Metelanye.
Oh yeah.
Thank you. So when the thing is wrong, it's wrong. You see, we should understand when we are doing racial things and tribal things, and we are teaching. And but if I'm married from your family, so you practice it as a gown. You cannot go and sign. There is an apparel. There is an apparel for it, and there's a spirit that governs the apparel. There is a uniform that invites the spirit to support what you are doing. It is also warin kreni. Now we are Christoni, we are kremoni. We don't practice what you are practicing. We are giving our daughter's hand in marriage. So you do what we, the guys, want you to do.
Cylinder. Gas. Gas I have friend. But no kuni and fantini. Or see where the me who be that.
Oh, because it's the first time you are marrying a gun.
Yes, you oh, I him
thank you. This is the first time you are marrying a gun. Why do you determine what they should do there? That is where the tribal miscommunication comes in. Hona ye ho yenti ye ho ase no because e meti wa mamra sese so ko hima fi siremu fo no we bese siremu fo mu di dawadawa siremu fo no mo hwe endwan siremu fo tuozafi enti oba na me ware na mamre se na ti a ye ko infrohia na se a eduane be ne ye bedi tuozafi ye bedi miankuka ye bedi bayabaya ye bedi eduane bi etisa because we are marrying from their tradition.
And so tradition mana ebeba ade na sinagasa mu free enough nagasa mu tuozafi mbakasa mpe
me da say
now you will be forced to prepare.
You should not be forced. That is why we enter into the marriage, and the marriage is not working because your husband have not understood. Your husband family, when your husband family visits you, they should understand that they have visited a northern wife, and the northern wife will let them eat northern food.
Now what's asantino di fufu? I wanna go to.
So when what's asantino besra wine oni ni fie. You married from the northern tribe. You can't go to the northern funeral in the north and demand fufu. Learn it now. So tribal marriage has its communication implication. Yakoyen ho ade aye wode aye ena me din kranfo de never say uko ware nkrani aye wode aye uni say nkranfo say o ye ware na owo a say wo yire wo a ye obi e friend sunenshi eye ensa eni sika. We give you a drink, expensive drink. A dia ya santi try ye de ma awofo no yire oyire wo a sign de ma your friend dobonet. Very expensive. Say it's about 680 Ghana cedis. You are supposed to give it to your wife and give her sunenshi. You know sunenshi? A friend is sumiasi. You give her some stative amount of money to put under her pillow so that se bibi do no kwa or de money maami aye bibia ma no. Aya mamre ne to so bio. Oyiri fia wo so no be fia. O ma na akoko mienu. Akoko aye kun dada. Ena akoko anani da ho ye be kun wo fie ho. Ye de be ye nyama ma na di. Ye be ye light soup. Abafe nkrakra ni aye froye. Enya se ye pewo. So goima eye amamra ye amani aye ama se wa wadi nkrani. Enti utumi wadi nkrani ka se ye nya we ho.
Ebisu ye kun akoko na ne de mrebo na shakwala ya noa ne de shakwala na.
It is because the woman who has delivered you do it. But listen to me. When it comes to naming ceremony, tieni yo, e ba ne se ye to abofredi a. Se wa wari asantini na we yankrani a akwala ni din to no yantu na asantifo kwai so jina kenkan what you say I cannot marry an Ashanti. Listen carefully. Mommy, no, let me land here. I do say 3 minutes you have 2 courses but when you we are making a mistake in a tribal marriage. The first thing is that if you are married to a Ga and they are going to name your child, we don't name the child like the way the Ga people do. Because I am a wife, your wife is a Ga. You give her the things that is given to a delivered woman in the Ga tradition. But the naming of the child is done in a Ashanti way. How do we name Ga children? If I'm a Ga, and I marry you, and you are even from the north, from wherever, we name the child. And the child is named by showing the child to Chochobi early morning sun. We name children when there is a man present. It could be a small boy who is 2 years. It could be a small boy who is 3 months. So this is our tradition. And the children are taken away from the woman to the family house. Open the lines.
Okay, over to me. 0204875875 0204875875 and answer 0209875875 on Facebook. Doris Abokosi, good afternoon. How are you?
So don't impose your tribe. Don't impose your tribe on your wife. Don't do that.
Rosemond Yabao say, I'm a nonna and the proud one. I will not deny my home because of marriage.
Thank you.
No, the guy should rather leave the lady. Hello? And easy sound. Hello? Pacho Doom Radio, no.
The radio Yajaka, Nipan Kanwa Cats and White. The radio Yajaka or Sewason.
Hello? Dora Atal say I like this topic. Rose. Hello? Yeah, Udini baby Afefi. Okay, it's you. Yeah, that's it. Hello? Hello? Oh. Amanda Amuzu on Facebook. I say, Counselor, this is so true. Hello? Yeah, good afternoon. Udini baby Afrefi. Yeah.
I'm fine. Sorry, man, bro, for the yard, but for me, yeah, with you. I'm fine. I'm fine. Thank you. Yes. Yeah. Well, to some men, it makes sense. They say it brings peace at home. Yes, I understand, but they say it brings peace at home. Yes. Well, that's what we are.
Hello. Oh. Yeah. Hey, good afternoon, Pachobone Pomo. Your time.
Yeah, that's it. Imagine Shidano. Imagine. Medase.
Okay, Counselor.
So everywhere you are, to solve this conflict at home, call me on 0277 609 644. Call me on 0277 609 644. And remember, if you don't understand your husband's language, it doesn't mean your marriage should collapse. You need to speak your mother tongue to your children. Teach your children how to speak your mother tongue. Okay. Not your husband's mother tongue.
All right. And I'm going to say much now from 10 a.m. till now. Yamisha Mosha Rambo Radio. Shejumera no sha on my Ghana. But me saw Shannon so I need you say 3 weeks event training. No, I would do share my rates. No, I 1,500. 3 weeks. I want more change. Me some details. But who follow me with social media platforms now, so I may post flyer now to one more. Now what it entails. Now say over register because registration is ongoing. And I'm going to say I could do some happiness. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye bye.
Rainbow Radio 97.5 FM. Rainbow Radio 97.5 FM. Live from Accra to London. From London to Accra. This is the news.
Thank you. So as I wrap up to you all, it's a simple principle that we have a lot of negativity running in our system. And that is what is killing the drive in marriages. When you marry people, you don't understand their language. You don't give them standing orders that will keep them in prison. Let them speak the language that they understand. You have the right to learn. And as you learn, it makes you better. Because when you know other languages, it gives you the right to be bold enough that your wife is a Northerner. But if your wife is a Northerner and you expect your wife to teach your children other languages, I don't know where it's coming from. The fact is that once your wife is a Northerner, then understand that your children will speak the Northern language. If you're lucky, your wife can't speak the Northern language, and that is why the children are not learning. That's okay. But to tell your wife never to let the children speak her language, I think is wrong. Ladies and gentlemen, let's know that the implication on marrying somebody from the other tribe is not a negative one. It becomes negative one when the family is not ready to marry such a person because of tribal reasons, or when not just the family, but the people have told you we hate Ewes, and you go and marry an Ewe. When they say girls are too loud, that is why they don't want. Don't go and marry from the place. But don't marry a guy and say, I hate to hear Onyaye in this house. Because Onyaye is part of the Ghana people. Do you understand? If you meet Northerners who are chatting, you think they they are fighting. It's like Chinese people having their own conversation. When Chinese people are talking, you think they are fighting. In you screaming, have you met people from the UK before who are chatting and they are speaking the original UK English? You want to say, now so if you think that you can associate yourself with them, don't marry them and gag them. Friends and loved ones, you might be angry, but I'm saying it today. Let's learn the traditions of the people we are married to. Don't force your wife to become a gang because you are a gang. Don't force your wife to become a northerner because she's married to a northerner. Rather, understand the tribe of your wife so that tribal marriages will work. Because once you have agreed to marry from that tribe, it's possible, like the DJ, for it to work. God bless you so much. For the rest of you who want to support the brand Counselor Lutrot, the rest of you who want to bring us help, people like you have made us stood our grounds. For that matter, everywhere you are, grant me the honors and the support, and I will continually help you go where you are going to. We have people who are suffering from diabetes, asthma, cerebral palsy, and we are helping them. We've dropped the number of the foundation in the place. Send me your widow's mite. You can do it in the United States of America, from Europe, from Ghana. The numbers are there. Send us a support. God bless all of you for being part of it. Gloria, God bless you. Vivian, God bless you. Adra, God bless you. Remember, there is no tradition called church marriage. It is tribal marriage. Don't ever cover your tribe with church. It's a shame for you to marry and say it's a Christian marriage whilst you are a traditional person. Your dressing, your eating, your lifestyle shows your tribe. Advertise the tribe you belong to. Show the people where you come from. Don't hide your tribe because of marriage. Only fools hide their tribe because of marriage. And respect every tribe. If you decide to marry from a particular tribe, don't go there and change their tribe. If you want Ghana women who have big buttocks, if you want Ghana women who have enough breasts, don't go and marry from another tribe whose breast is not anything to them. Do you get what I'm talking about? If you can't eat a particular food, don't marry from their tribe. So that you come and say, every particular tribe have their uniqueness and their pitfalls. Ladies and gentlemen, I am out of here for now. Thank you for being part of the show for today. And once you have been part, it is the reason why we have been good here today. God richly bless you. Don't fight because of tribe. Seek for help. 0277 609 644. 0277 609 644. God bless you. Call me for post-marital counseling. Call me for pre-marital counseling. Call me for conflict resolution. Don't kill yourself. Don't poison your wife. Don't poison your husband. Don't poison your children. The fact that they are forcing your children not to speak your language doesn't mean that it's evil. It is when you don't understand somebody's language, add it to your language by learning it. And by so doing, Ghana, the world, will be a better place. God bless you. Slim things are from some tribes. Owuo are from some tribes. All errors are body oriented. I believe we have a body. And we have a body. Northerners don't have body. You know, Ashantis don't usually have body. Fantis, they are half and half. The gangs, the Ewes, because of Banku Akman, body. If you marry a gang, if you marry an Ewe, even when you don't feed them, people will not see. Because even when they have not eaten, they are fat. They have body. But if you marry people who are coming, some Fantis are slim. Coca-Cola shape is from the Ashanti area. You know what I'm talking about? Northern people have the Coca-Cola shape. No go slim, no go succulent. When they are even eating, they don't praise food. If you don't take care, you will think that you are not feeding them. But no matter what happens, marry a tribe that you understand and your family understands. Don't use love to cover tribe. Don't use church to cover tribe. Don't use position to cover tribe. Tribes are important because we don't marry because of Christianity. and church. But we marry because of tribe. Next week, same time, same place. Onapo, Nanoe. Angel, Bodo, she, Rado. Yeah, bro. Goom. Politics is in the corner. I'll come and tell you the implication of marrying a politician. Hey, who are the politician? Sabra Yawomi, one sha, Obama Bewu, one sha, Enko Yema, because Obium show, Obium show, Obium show, Obisi then vote me back into power. Obisi 4 more to do more. Obisi then you goom, yeah, bro. Ayarikov is still in the power now. He's also going to vow for a position. Hey, Ghana here, baby, if you are good, you use your vote to collect money. I'll see you. You floor me. You can call me 0277-609-644. This number is not a lotto number, but you can send me Momo because it's Momo number. No confuse my so that this afternoon I'll go and sit somewhere, and as I enjoy, I mention your name. Bye. Now, Oblanu Trot. Thanks to Bodyline Clothing for my suit. Thanks so much for my suit. Look at me. I was not like this, but Bodyline just changed my status. See my shoe. Oh, this shoe is wonderful shoe coming from Mr. Young. I'm grateful to my wife for my shades and my cap. Anyway, if you would thank, she will quit.